Well, hello everybody. I hope you're having a fabulous afternoon. We are live now for our pop-up sale. I was running out of space on StreamYard, which is so annoying, and I forget to go in and delete videos because I'm always afraid that they're going to delete off of YouTube. And I think there's a way just to delete a broadcast on StreamYard, but it makes me nervous. So I had to go in and delete some stuff, which I don't like, but I think
YouTube should let you download from your YouTube studio or something.
They should. I don't know why. I'll figure it out one of these days and actually be on time for a sale because I won't be worried about freeing up space on the StreamYard. But thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon. And I am so excited to be with Angela here, our fabulous community calendar creator and deer lover and all things fabulous.
Some deer.
Yes, Angela's always got to have deer.
Deer and butterflies and all the animals.
Yep. I always say Angela's got the woodland forest theme in her bedroom and the mushrooms and the deer and the butterfly and all the critters. That's Angela.
I know, when I was trying to organize the brooches into that cabinet last night, I was like, okay, maybe I'll put all the animal type ones in here. I'm like, no, it's not going to fit. So the miscellaneous things went into a tin that was like the seahorse, kangaroo, like lizard, like all the random animals. But I got like a whole thing of butterflies, and then I got like giraffe, like deer, dog, and owls in a drawer. I have multiples of those, and then the prettier ones. But
it's fun to organize brooches. But I told Angela last
today I got my little silicone mushroom on that I made.
Oh, that's so
Here, let's turn it there. You can see it a little bit better. My little mushroom.
That's so you, Angela.
And I got my little owl necklace on. I got from someone here on YouTube.
I told Angela brooches are like candy. You can't just have one. You got to have many pieces.
Hey, Amy.
Because, you find one and then you just need more of them because they're so amazing. Welcome, Amy, and Catherine's here. Catherine shared our promo earlier, so thank you, Catherine. Amy is here. I appreciate you joining. My mom is popping in the chat for a little bit. And I think Catherine, I didn't know this, but is Catherine Ann. I'm Anna Catherine, so that's pretty wild.
Hey, Lori and Linda.
Hey, Linda and Lori. Welcome, folks. We're so glad all of you are tuning in this afternoon for a little pop-up sale. We each have 10 items today, which is going to be really fun. And I brought some of these things that I've had from the yard sale for today's sale. And Angela got some handmade things, which I know she's really excited about. Hey, Amanda Sinclair. Welcome. We're glad you're joining us. Now, I am shipping from Florida today, and Angela is shipping from Illinois. We cannot combine shipping, unfortunately, since we live in different states. However, if you did purchase something from the Rusty Crusty sale that I had with Catherine and a whole bunch of other wonderful sellers on Saturday, I can combine shipping with that. So if you did find something cool at that sale and you got to add something on from this sale, you'll get a great shipping rate, which is wonderful. But Angela and I cannot combine shipping. I am going to be shipping this afternoon, so I'll be getting a lot of all of those boxes packed up and invoices sent out over the next 2 days. So that's when you should expect that. Angela, when will you be working on invoices?
Probably today. And like Katie said, she had the sale Saturday. I was part of the drop sale hop on Thursday, so I do still have that posted. There's still things available, so if you watch that back before like Wednesday, I can combine your shipping with from this sale. If you find anything you like, so just let me know if you want something from the drop sale and here combined together, because I still have some items from that available. Some handmade little brooches like this, some brass turtles and candlesticks and stuff. So make sure to check that out on my channel. And yeah, I'll probably be working on the invoices tonight, because tomorrow I work most of the day, like till 8 o'clock. So I'll be working on those tonight since I'm off.
Wonderful. And yes, I've linked Angela's channel down below in the description box. So make sure you go check that out. And if you do purchase from us today, just a little reminder, we need a couple of pieces of information from you so that we can get invoices out. That would be your name, your address, your PayPal email, and any other notes if you'd like to combine shipping or things like that would be very helpful. And also, if you don't mind, if you buy from Angela and you also buy from myself, please send us separate emails. I can get information from Angela, but it's a lot easier when we're in the middle of shipping just to have the information separately. So that would be quite helpful. And I want to say hello to a few more people before we get started here. Leanne C is joining in the chat. So welcome, Leanne. And yes, thumbs up always does help. Connie Miller is here. So welcome, Connie. Hey, Betty. So glad you're here. Mike C is joining in. And yes, drop sale shopping. So there's lots of fun things that you can purchase and add to your own collections. And we're going to start off today's sale with Angela. So Angela, if you would like to kick things off, I'm excited to see what you bring for us. And I can help with any offer ups that you may have. And hey, Nettie and Sahara, we're so glad you're here.
Yeah, like Katie, I think posted in the description, we're gonna do like offer up style. So just we'll start at a price. You know, if you're the only one that bids, then you get it. If not, it's gonna be the highest bidder. And I'm gonna start off with a couple amber pieces. I have this vintage carnival glass dish, and I think it'll be great through fall, Thanksgiving. It's got this flower print pattern on it. Be great. You could use for Halloween or fall for your little candy corn for those people who like it. It's got this little kind of diamond pattern down here, and then the florals on top. Cute little like diamond shape, kind of mirrored on the bottom there, and for the bowl. Just love the iridescence to it. And you can pull it through all the way to Thanksgiving, you know, mix in your fall foliage and stuff with it. This is starting at $8. The top, like the bowl part, is about 6 inches long by 4.5 wide, and then the base is about 3 inches wide by 4 inches long. Just a cute little amber dish with the iridescent, just pretty for the fall. You could put fairy lights in it, you know, pick up that iridescence to it. Just be really a cute accent piece in your decor. Hey, Leanne.
Hey, Leanne, welcome.
Yes, very October, November vibes. Pretty fall piece.
I love to do tablescapes for Thanksgiving. Hey, Delbert.
Delbert.
And I think that would just be gorgeous filled with some acorns. I actually go out and forage in the woods behind my dad's house Thanksgiving morning and get leaves and twigs and fun.
Yeah, you could put the acorns or pine cones.
Be great on a Thanksgiving tablescape.
Or you can put like the little acorns and pine cones or leaves, and then set, you know, a couple of those little pumpkins in here.
Hey, Alex, welcome.
Hey, Alex. Man, that thing lags on StreamYard.
Yeah, there is a lag.
Pretty iridescent.
That pattern is so familiar to me, Angela, but for the life of me, I can't remember who made it. And I wanted to say it was Ellie Smith, but now I'm like, that's.
Oh, I look, and it just says like vintage carnival glass dish. I'm like, well, thanks. I'm like, you know, and I have a basket too that I was trying to look, and I can find everything but that. I'm like, oh, that must mean it's rare, you know, if I can't find it.
Finding those flower patterns, man.
All right, if no one's interested, we can pass on this.
And we'll just do one and go back and forth. How does that sound?
Okay.
I find that a little bit easier, just so that everybody has time to get their stuff together as we're moving along to the sale. Okay, guys, so My first item today is some fun button cards. And I am so excited about these. I picked these up on the world's longest yard sale. Cindy and I actually found these together. And they're going to start off. Angela, would you mind putting in the start for this?
Yeah, I got it.
We're going to start off at just $8. You're going to get all of them. And I just thought these were so cool. So the first one is probably from the 40s, I would guess, given this cream and green. And you're going to get Majesty quality buttons. This is the first little card. And it says guaranteed washable, which I find so interesting. And they're little pink buttons. Now, there's 2 buttons missing here, but that's not a big deal. But they originally were 10 cents wherever they were sold. So you're going to get this first card. And you could actually use the buttons on these for all kinds of projects. Put them in your button jars. Or just stick these in a flower frog and make a fun little display. You're also going to get these. Now, these are mother of pearl buttons. The card has some wear, but we just love all the old buttons, don't we? And these cards are so beautiful. So you're going to get Lansing pearl buttons here, and they have all their buttons. And I love how it says a great name in buttons. Like, that was when people and companies took pride in their things that they made, and they wanted to make sure you knew that this was the best buttons you could buy. I love that. And it's got these little flowers. Now, I'm not sure what kind of flowers these are, but it's beautiful. And then you're going to get this beautiful Art Deco card of buttons. I would assume that these would probably be from the 30s. Both of these, if I had to guess. This one has these beautiful kind of like peachy buttons. And it's got the flowers and then some silver. Now, this button card does have some foxing. This was made in the USA, and they're all washable. Again, Lansing buttons, 10 cents, a great name in buttons. I just thought these cards were so pretty, and I wanted to see if all of our crafter people could do something fun with these, or you could just put these in a display. But I really, really, really enjoyed finding these little button cards. I was so excited to get them. So you're going to get all of these buttons just starting at $8 for the vintage button cards. We've got 1940s, I would guess, and probably 30s for these. Just beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, those 2 especially are great for display with the accent on the side, like the illustration of the flowers and stuff. That'd be great in the flower frog, one of the spiky ones.
And look at the silver on that button card here. And the other thing you could do with these is I have a standard stamp carousel that I sold in Catherine's sale. But if you collect buttons, look how cool all of them would be just hanging like this in your stamp carousel. There are lots of fun things that you can do with these carousels. So I really like the buttons. But if we don't see anybody for that, that is okay. We can come back to them. And if you're watching this on replay and you see something you like, just shoot us an email. We're going to send it back to Angela. Oh, I see Leanne C for the buttons. Thank you, Leanne. All righty, they are yours for $8. Thank you, thank you. And we're going to send them back. Send it back to Angela.
All right, I give Katie a second. And then I have this starting at $16. I have this Fenton amber basket. Again, this is like a carnival glass iridescent look. It's got this kind of diamond optic pattern on it and on the base there. Just think it's really pretty. It's got like this twisted kind of pattern, like texture to the handle, like an actual, kind of basket would be. I think it's just really pretty. This one really picks up the, kind of iridescence in it, all the different colors. It would be pretty cute. You could put little faux florals in there. Again, like Katie said, like the little acorns. This one has its Fenton mark on it.
That is beautiful glass.
Let's see if I can get this focused in the right way. There's a Fenton mark. Is it backwards on here? Wait. It's hard to see on these stamps.
They're so little, you know, on glass.
I know, and you're like, okay, some are not, you know, like the clearest.
Is that fitting in the circle?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. We can date
There.
that piece to the 70s.
But I think it's just so pretty. It's a cute little basket. Again, Svenden's got the little ruffled top. And then I like here where it's got like, you know, kind of that space, almost like what you see in the glass paperweights and stuff. Like underneath, there's space between the actual basket portion before the base. And then I know that people said like you can tell who the certain like creators or makers are by like the side stamp in the handle there. This one almost has like this leaf. Let me turn this off. This leaf veining. It's just so so iridescent. It shines, but there's like this leaf veining as kind of like the stamp. But yeah. It does look like a sunflower, which is kind of perfect for fall. But no chips or cracks on this. There's like a little, what do I say, like a mold mark, like must have been like in the like scratch on the mold. There's let me see. I see a little like wrinkle look on that side, but pretty diamond optic Benton basket. And this is about 7 inches tall. I still need to watch that Halloween haul, from Catherine. You haven't even checked out her Hocus Pocus doll making. That
oh,
so
amazing!
Check that out after this. All right, and if no interest in this, we can go back to you, Katie.
All righty, that was a great item, Angela. We'll put in the stop there. And my next item, I was really interested to find this because it wasn't something that I normally pick up, but I love worn, weathered, and dusty items. I'm kind of continuing on from Catherine's sale on Saturday. And I found this and I just thought, this is so different that I'm going to bring it to one of the sales and just see. I don't normally bring hymnals, but I loved the graphics on this, and I thought somebody probably will too. So Cindy and I picked this up on the yard sale in a field, and there was a ton of old ephemera in this big field. It was like a barn filled with Victorian stuff. And I just fell in love with this 1935 hymnal, and it had to come home with me. Now, it does have some wear, so we're going to start it off at just $12 here in the chat. But this is a 1935 hymnal. And it says Sunrise and Glory. And look at the Art Deco graphics on this. I just thought they were so cool. This is done by James D. Vaughn. Music published in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, which is really interesting because this is a local piece to where we were shopping at the time. And I love the onion domes. I just thought that was so interesting. Onion domes on this hymnal. It was just so different. And then on the inside, what I think is really cool is that it has the person's name, J.C. Clements. Clements, I think, is their last name, or maybe I'm not reading that correctly, but J.C. And it has their name in the book, and it's called Sunrise and Glory. And then you get all of the pages just chock-a-block full with the music for you to sing the hymns. And I thought somebody would love this in a display. Or if you're a junk journaler and you want to cut out some of these pages, because this is getting kind of old, you could take these pages out and junk journal and make this a cool little piece of ephemera. But there's just so much you can do with this. And I just, the graphics really got me because I'm a graphics gal. And I just thought this was so cool. So it is bound with a black binding here, and it's got the old staples. No telling where this was. What church this was in. I have no clue. I mean, this has got some age. And it says that these Vaughn songbooks, there's over 4,700 of them. And this one was published August 1st of 1935. They have other books, including Bells of Heaven, Glory Chimes, Awakening Praises, Pleasures of Heaven, and the Millennial Revival. Well, that one sounds so interesting. Jed Clamped. Thank you, Mike.
No, Jed Clampett. I think that's someone from an old TV show.
Oh, I got you.
I know, us youngins over here.
So this would have cost 35 cents a copy, but if you buy per dozen of them, it would only cost you $3.60. So I guess they were giving a rate to the churches. But anyway, I just thought this just had such a neat little cover, and the Warren foxing on the front just was so cool to me. But if there's nobody interested in this little songbook, we'll move on and switch it back to Angela, which is A-okay. So thank you guys all for coming in the chat today. I see Jackie's here and Mike and so many other people are popping in.
Yeah, I think it was Sarah Thrift Hugh who, like, when she does the assemblages and stuff, she took, like, the little music paper and kind of use it like kind of as a banner and put like words on it like Merry Christmas or whatever. So that's a good idea too, or just as like a backdrop with things on top like a paper craft art. That'd be a good idea, Katie.
Oh, Jackie, I still have yet to watch Hocus Pocus too.
Katie.
I know, I'm behind, y'all. I'm behind.
All right, this stamp starts at $9. This little Triumph Made in the USA stamp. It's got a number 11 on it. And when I researched it, I saw lots of different numbers, so I don't know if there's this significance to that. But it's like the self-inking. I mean, I probably need some more ink now, but it still like works just fine if you were gonna use it, or could just use it in this display. It does have a little oxidation here. It says Triumph. Can you guys read that like the right way?
Yep. It's backwards.
Yeah, I'm like, it's bizarre. Because I see it backwards, but like it's got all the stamps. You can dial and change the numbers if you wanted to.
Great for your stamp carousels.
Yeah, so you can. It's got like your lock here.
You can Vicky.
Around. Hey, Vicky. So I thought this was just a fun, if you have off supplies or looking for something, for the guy in your life, because sometimes we sell a lot of pretty things, but, something fun, more like, that you could gift to a guy. Christmas will be here before you know it. And they could put this on their office or their desk, or even use it for whatever, or you could use it in a craft, if you want to. I know a lot of the crafts, like what Alex does with like the different distressing inks, and sometimes people put like dates in there, so you could, swap the dates and just add that in as like an accent on your craft. But I think it's really cool. This nice wooden handle. Like...
Yeah, I love the industrial vibe of that too, Sandra. Is it dates?
No, it's dates, because it's got like the month, day, and then the years. Oh wait, and there's actually a paid and received. Okay, so this has got the 90s on here. And then and then it's got paid and received on it as well. Let's see if I can show down there.
So I used to go to work with my dad in the summer. He would let me come into the office, and the secretary would put me to work, and I loved shredding things. That was my main job, and I'd get paid like $12 or something to come out of bed. But one of the cool things that I got to do was one of those stampers like that the secretary had, and I got to stamp the numbers on papers, and boy, my little 8-year-old self thought that was just the most exciting thing since sliced bread.
Ink stamper pad underneath. But I know, Delbert. It's like, but you just get so, you're like, oh, this is fun to make these labels. We'll just label or stamp everything.
It is fun to make
I know,
labels.
because I'm like, I need to label some things, and I'm like, no, I don't need a labeler. And now I'm like, I kind of want to get one. Be like, because when you have craft stuff, my gosh, everything gets so mixed up. So at least you could be like, okay, this has got this, this, and this. So I'm not looking through every single thing. But if no one's interested in the stamp, we can move on back to Katie.
Alrighty. Yes, Delbert, I have a label maker too, and I have labeled
Yeah, I need to get one.
To label, even my light switches, because isn't that annoying when you have a panel of light switches and you've lived in a place for like 5 years and you still don't know like what light switch turns on what? Well,
it's like our circuit breaker here. It's all mixed up, so.
But okay, so my next item is fun. This is a little cherry jar, and they do make an olive jar, this Liberty company, and it's got some fun graphics. We're kind of jumping around the holidays here. Angela's been bringing Thanksgiving stuff, and here I am with a 4th of July piece. But I just loved this little jar when I found it at the Kentucky Expo Center, and this is just going to start off at $10. It is a little cherry jar for maraschino cherries, and it's got the fun little 4th of July graphic with the old flag, the Betsy Ross flag.
Sorry, how much?
It's $10. And the Liberty company has this dated 1778 to 1978 for the bicentennial. And then it's got, the Liberty Bell with the little cracking detail down the bell here. And I just think this is such a fun jar. Now, what's also cool about it is that whoever had this filled this up with probably some really modern looking little, marbles or I can't think of the name of these little rocks.
Like pebbles, kind of.
You get them in the floral department at whatever store you're at. But then I also noticed that they put these little cherries in here. And I was going to dump these out when I got this because I was more interested in the advertising in the jar. But then I noticed the cherries glow. The paint on them glows like a neon orange. And I thought, well, that's just too fun. Somebody's got to have this. So we've left the fun little neon cherries and these more modern pebbles that do not glow in the jar for you guys to enjoy or dump out. But I just love this. Great for, again, 4th of July display for anybody that loves advertising or has a vintage kitchen and loves the little food jars. I actually use jars like this all the time around my house for everything. I have a bunch of men's shaving cream jars. I put Q-tips in them. I have a dippity-doo jar with cotton balls in my bathroom.
Dippity-doo jar.
I love them. They're so
Sandra Smith is at 12. Jackie at 15.
Thank you, Jackie and Sandra. So it's just so much fun. Now, it's marked on the bottom with an I in the circle. I meant to look up that particular mark. It's not, I want to say Owens, Illinois, but that's not Owens, Illinois mark. So I'm not exactly sure who made the glass itself. But it does have a zip code. And again, this was probably done for the bicentennial in the 70s. But it's just such a neat little jar. And the fact that these little cherry things glow really intrigued me. They're sort of like a resin. And I guess their paint just glows this bright orange. It is so fun. And I love that it's got the little stars on the lid here. The lid's just cool as all get out, I think. And it's just the perfect amount of rusty crusty. And the jar itself is very clean. So if you emptied this out, again, you can still do stuff with it. But great for 4th of July or anything you want to put in it. And it's just such a neat jar. They do, like I said, make an olive one. So if you found the olive one, you would have the cherries and the olives. And look at the little cherry eye on the word Liberty. How fun is that?
That's super cute.
So, okay. Well, I see Sandra Smith at 17. So we're going to start the countdown on this. We're going to say going once, going twice, and we are going to say sold. And Jackie said her granddaughter labeled everything in the house, including the microwave. I love that. That is so much fun. Yes, label maker.
Sandra Smith for 17.
Well, congrats, Sandra. I appreciate you. You're going to love that piece because it's just so much fun. All right, we're going to toss it back to Angela now.
All right. So these are going to be starting at 14. These are these pumpkins I made. And this is for choice. So
they're great, y'all.
They're basically like twinsies. So I got the dark gray with the white accent here, and then the white with the dark gray accent here. Let me set that down. So I got like a little cinnamon stick as the stem, and the little jute bow on here. And if you've seen any of the other ones, I have beaded garland that I could wrap around here if you want that added to it. But these are nice because they're like kind of, just a different version than the yarn. A little more like luxe looking with the chenille. And hey, I was thinking like you could even put like a little shiny brooch. You could stick it into here because it's like a foam base. If you wanted that as like an accent, like on the front, you could just stick it like right here. And make them like if you have a more like fancy style, you can add that on the top, or just have it more of a farmhouse with like these colors. It's got this nice like dark gray chenille, like charcoaly color, and then with the white accents, like where the pumpkin kind of creases would be. These are about 5 inches tall, like without the stem. With the stem, it's about like still about 5 inches.
Would be great in there.
I'm sorry.
Mike is saying hat pins in that. You could definitely.
Yes, that would be so fun because you could just stick them out all over. Anything, that you can. And then this one's got the white with the dark accent gray. And you got the little cinnamon stick, and the real cinnamon stick, so you still get some little cinnamon scent. And so I have these. I've been selling different versions of these of the yarn or fabric. If you check my Instagram, I have some I'm going to be bringing to my Pamela Blanche and I are going to be having a like crafty sale where I'll be bringing some more of these. Where I made like a clay stem that's wrapped in fabric and stuff on the 17th of October, so in a couple weeks. Oh, these started at 14.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I just saw it, but like if anyone was interested in choice, 14, the little chenille pumpkins.
Hi, Mary Dugan. Welcome.
Hey, Mary.
Start 14.
Choice. And then like I'm gonna be selling this curl mix tray, so I was like, you could put them on a little display like this. You can put your little fake leaves in here. Have like it could be like a little centerpiece on your table. You can mix it in with if you have like a little fall garland, put your little pumpkins.
Oh, they're cute. I like the chenille. Those are probably my favorite ones, Angela, you've made.
Oh, thank you. Trying to make different ones because, you see the glass ones or like foam ones, and stuff, but at least, something different, like in colors. You don't you may see like black pumpkins, obviously, but. All right, I don't see any interest in this, so we can move on.
Oh, let me put in the stop. I'm being a bad moderator today.
No.
All right. Well, my next item is going to start off at $20, and you're getting a killer lot, folks. I have been curating these for probably about 4 months now, and I finally have a big enough lot for them, and I'm just thrilled about it. So you're going to get a massive lot of tape tins. Yes, all of your rusty, crusty dreams are coming true today because you are getting this mountain of Scotch Tape and all kinds of fun tins. So let me go through them all because they are just fantastic. So the first thing you're going to get is a Scotch cellophane tape tin. This one is one of the little miniature ones for gift wrapping. It does have the old tape, but again, none of this tape is probably usable anymore. But we're all just collecting these for the fun graphics. So you'll get this one. You're also going to get a 1930s, 40s handy roll 10 white cloth adhesive tape. So you're going to get this. It does still have the tape. These are harder to find. These ones, they're kind of having a teardrop shape, which I love. And I love the graphics on this because you could put this into your 4th of July.
Hey, Vinny. Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Vinny. Hey, Tammy.
I see Sandra at 25.
Thank you, Sandra. So you're going to get that. Then you're going to get the mini gift wrapping tape. So you get the little guy.
Cute.
Then you're going to get the large economy size tape. You're also going to get just the plain Scotch cellophane tape. I mean, just look at the graphics on that. You're going to get the Scotch Magic Mending, the green, black, and yellow plaid, which is so cool because these aren't as easy to find. Then you're going to get Home Art plastic self-sealing electric tape. So you'll get that 10. And this yellow is just so fantastic with the red. I love it. Now these tins have some wear. And then you are going to get the Opernite slicing tape. And you're going to get the black mason tape. So you're going to get all of these tape cans. I found quite a few of these actually on the yard sale, which was exciting. And then some are coming from my personal collection. I can tell you this handy roll I've had for a while and loved, but I'm now passing it on to you guys.
That is an amazing one because if you go shopping for these are like 15 each. Like,
so
or like 10 at least.
All of these tape tins, and I just think these are fun. So you'll get this whole stack here, Diane Broderick's at $26. That's the high offer right now in the chat. And these are so cool. If you have a Scotch tin display, they would be marvelous in that. And one of those little Scotch tape tins are stacked up. A lot of people make Christmas trees out of these. And this one actually I meant to show you has the gold tape for Christmas. So it's perfect for Christmas. But you can kind of
risers.
Yeah,
you can have a couple stacks.
Just stacking these up. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these tins. Woo! And they're falling everywhere.
Take a shot.
So many. I can't hold them, but they're fine. Sandra Smith is at 28. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown on these. Let me pick up the one that fell.
You could take those plaid ones and, put like a little bottle brush tree on top of them at Christmas time.
Yeah.
That'd be super cute.
We're getting a green one too, which is just so awesome. So we're going to start the countdown here. We're going to say going once, going twice, and we will say sold. And hold these up one more time. Oop, there we go. See, they're all here and they're all fine. But yes, take a shot because I dropped things.
Oh, Pam, you just missed it.
Oh, Pam just came in.
I see Sandra Smith for 28.
Okay, Sandra Smith, congratulations. You will get these, and I can combine your shipping with the Liberty Cherry.
Hey, Barb. Don't hate me, Pam. Sorry.
Hey, Winking Owl Barb. Welcome. I'm so glad you're joining us. And I think there's a bit of a lag today, so I'm going to try to extend my countdown a little bit for all of you guys that were coming in and wanted those. So thank you so much. I see Sandra Smith for $28.
Hey, Dusty Moose.
Hey, Dusty Moose.
All right, next up, I have this, what I believe is Fenton Valencia pattern, I have this gorgeous Amberina orange glass basket. It's got this little studded kind of pedestal base. It's not marked, but upon my research, it kept coming back with Fenton Valencia on this pattern, but I couldn't find this exact bowl. This one's got kind of like a little, I don't know what you call it, just like a little textured stamp there, like a meat tenderizer, like that. But
where they applied the handle.
yeah, it's got that little, I must have wanted to say honeycomb, but that's a little bit different. But, you know, still, it's cool texture. And it's like, it's got like this whole like orange jello feel, Katie. But also, it glows.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit, it does glow around the rim up here. And then down into the bowl and the pedestal.
And what is
not the handle, but let me show you the bottom first, because that's...
Angela, what is this starting at?
Oh, sorry. Starting at 20.
Yes, Helen, the waffle mark. And I'm sorry for all of you guys that said the stop came in before my countdown. That was because Angela's doing it in StreamYard. She's getting it faster because there's a delay than you guys are. So it might be better if we've got someone that's willing in the chat to put in the solds. I always forget this. It doesn't work out if we do it because
They're 8 inches tall. And you can see the bottom glows there. Even the base. And then...
Oh, thanks, Pam. That would be
on
one.
The edge here. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it good there, too. But it's got the little cadmium glow all around the bowl. But perfect for fall. Got the Amarina orangey glow. It'd be fun to put, you know, your little black light base underneath it. Or you put your black light, like fairy lights in there. But the orange color just by itself, like, is so, like, it's just so cool. Like, the clarity is so nice on this. It just looks so smooth. And pretty little orange, especially when the light shines through it. The orange is so pretty. I got this ruffle top. Yeah, from my research, it looks like Fenton Valencia. It's got this little, like, spoon shape almost pattern around it. And I think it's about 8 inches tall. The opening is about 7 inches around. And then the little base, the pedestal is about 3 inches.
Beautiful Amberina color.
Yeah, and you can put little pumpkins in here too, or your candy. With the cadmium glue.
I would put candy corn in that. Or, you know what? If you're handing out Halloween candy this year, make that your little Halloween candy bowl. I mean,
yeah, you can put it by your door, like on a bench, like on the inside.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could pick out here, or you could stand outside. If you're one of those people who like to dress up and hand it out, you could, you know, stand outside with it and just, yeah, give them your candy out of here. But or you could put in, like, for Thanksgiving, like little faux leaves, and you could put like little fake apples and stuff in it.
Yep.
That'd be cute on your table.
For Thanksgiving.
Especially under a lamp, like with the light on it. So pretty with the orange. I just love this little, like, studded looking pedestal base.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know, different than all the, like, kind of round or petal shaped things.
It's different.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see any interest, so we can pass.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, my next item is going to start off at $12. And thank you, Pam, for stepping in and helping out because you have made it infinitely easier for us today. So thank you. I always forget about the lag, guys, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I thought I'd wait long enough, but I guess it's too long.
It's just that StreamYard thing. My next item is going to be another piece of fun advertising. This is Grandpa's Wonder Pine Tar Toilet Soap. What a mouthful there. This is 15 cents originally is what this would have been sold for. And what I find really interesting on this box is it says the new package was adopted January of 1949. So apparently this is the new packaging starting in 1949. Wonderful for bath and shampoo. And guys, it still has the soap. And I'm going to play a Vinny here and I'm going to smell it. Ooh. Yeah, that does smell like your grandma's soap. I mean, it's not bad, but you can imagine what vintage soap would smell like. But the box is just so cool. It's got the little older gentleman, looks so very dapper, and the little picture frame there. It says since 1878. I love the 15-cent stamp on that. I just think that is so cool. Perfect for Halloween with your black and orange and green. Great little display there. And then you've got this, and it lathers white. That's interesting. It says for generations, while families have enjoyed the refreshing natural pine tar scent and the marvelous gliding suds action of this wonder soap, Grandpa's makes great heaps of snowy white lather and harder soft water. Use it every day for bath and toilet purpose. A marvelous shampoo for bathing blondes and brunettes. An invigorating bath soap for tub or shower. Removes any body odors and leaves you feeling wonderfully refreshed. Now that is a claim. And then look at that old zip code on there. Isn't that fabulous? So we know that, yep, this is a 1940 to 1963 box because of that 2-digit zip code. Just fun. I love, love, love this. It's great for your display. It measures for anyone wanting to know height about 4 inches, and it's very lightweight, so it'll be easy to ship because this is a cardboard box and it's in marvelous shape. And yeah, Grandma's soap. Hey, Kim, oh my vintage. Thanks for moderating the Saturday sale. We just so appreciated you. Hey, Shelby, welcome, welcome. Yes, you do. So this is a fun box, starting off at just $12. And if I don't see any interest, of course, there's a lag. I'll wait a few more seconds. We'll switch it back to Angela. And again, folks, if you're watching this on the replay and you see anything you're interested in, you can always email us. Thank you all for popping in. Oh, Pam, I didn't say the start. I'm sorry. I'm just not with it today, apparently. So yes, this is starting at $12 if you're interested in the Grandpa's Pine Soap. And look at the side of this. It's got little pine cones on it. So again, not only will this transition through Halloween, but it's also great for fall too in your different displays and vignettes, and perfect in your bathroom. And I see Leanne at 12, so thank you, Leanne. Yes, that is just a wonderful, wonderful box. And it still has the soap. That's just so cool. Now, of course, once you get this, if you want to throw out the soap, you can. I wouldn't recommend using it. A fun box.
You don't want to try it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
It seems like one of those things you'd see when you take like those old home tours, like, oh, the President Lincoln lived here or whatever, and like you go through the houses and they show you some of the old still. I feel like you could picture that on the bathroom shelf, like,
absolutely.
This is what he used.
Wonder Pine Tar Toilet Soap. Fun box. All right, well, we'll start the countdown here. We're going to say going once.
That's what I was thinking, Vinny.
Going twice. And we will say sold. And I see Leanne at 12. So thank you, Leanne. Let's wait for Pamela Sold to come in. Thank you, Pam.
Hello, LaDonna.
Hello, LaDonna. How are you doing? I hope your trip to St. Louis was everything that you could have ever dreamt for.
I recognize some of those places in the pictures, I think. I'm like, that looks familiar.
So, Leanne, congratulations. You get Grandpa's Pine Soap for $12. Thank you so much. And we will switch it back to Angela. Man, there is such a lag. I know we always say that, but boy, it is true today.
I know.
I'm glad. LaDonna, did you try any of that dill pickle soup? I'm very curious.
I hope so, because it's so good.
So good. I dream about it every day.
I know. I'm like, okay, I gotta make it this fall, like, before it gets too late. Okay. I have this. This is the last of these jars I got from an estate sale. I sold some of these on a sale with Pam. This one says patent March 30th, 1915. But then there's like a, what do you call it, a serial model number on the jar there at the bottom. But it's March 30th, 1915. And it's like one of these little whisk jars. You pull the, I'm sorry, this one. I have this one at $10. Yeah, dill pickle soup. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you in a second. But so good. But it's got the little graduated marks on the side here. It goes up to 1 3/4 cup. Why not just
LaDonna had it, and she loved it. Yay, LaDonna. Sorry.
Oh, good, LaDonna. Yeah, it's got pickles and I think potatoes, and there's like cream, and oh my gosh, so good.
And they put sour cream on the top. Oh my god, it's to die for.
Like, I was about to seriously grab Katie's bowl and like pull it over because it was so good. And the sandwiches, everything was really good at the Fountain. Is Fountain on Main or
Fountain on Locust?
Fountain on Locust. But it's still like the wood. It's good. There's like a little, but I think that's like how they made it. There's a little like flatter side on here because it doesn't look like it's like new, like broke off.
Dusty Moose.
It's got this. I don't know if this is like considered like the zinc lid. I was watching some sale, but it's this old metal lid.
Sandra Smith at 20.
And you can take it off in case you're planning on using it. You can clean it out. It's got a piece here. Put down. You can just use it for decor. Okay, I think there's a old, like, little chip in the glass I just noticed there. But it's got the tool and a little crooked. One sec. Dill pickle pretzels.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that. Sorry, let me line this up real quick.
I can get behind that. I love a pickle.
See, I have these chips at work. They're dill pickle. I think they're Utz. And let me tell you, your mouth like tastes like dill pickle afterwards, so it's pretty good. Like,
I love Utz potato chips.
But you just move this up and down, and it go really fast and make your own butter with some cream.
Yeah, you can probably make a
cream in there
butter with it.
This jar for decor as well. So you have Sandra Smith at 20.
Ooh.
And we can count it down. I'll count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
I see LaDonna wherever she went found lucite, squeakers, and tons of glass birds. Sounds amazing.
Oh, so jealous. I want to go back shopping with Katie.
I know, Angela, we gotta make that happen.
There was just so much to see. I mean, like, we were trying to see so much stuff. Now I just need to go back and do this shopping and eating.
Yeah, shopping and eating. Sounds good to me.
That garlic, that aglio olio pasta I had
Oh,
from Cugino's, so good too.
man, that was good. Which place was that? That was one of the places we ate.
Cugino's.
Cunetto's.
Cunetto's, sorry.
Yeah,
It was super
Cunetto's on the
busy.
hill. Oh, that was good. That was very good.
Basically, every place we went was good.
Yeah. Although, it's funny because I love the fried ravioli at one of my very favorite places
I think I see
to get
Dusty
pizza.
Moose.
Yes, I see Dusty Moose for 21. But Angela liked Mama's on the Hill. She thought the fried ravioli there was better than my
Yes, I
favorite
did.
place.
And Jeffrey did not agree.
No, Jeffrey liked the other place we went. All of a sudden,
What's
my
the main place that you go for the fried ravioli?
Ferrado's.
Dorados.
Ferrado's is my favorite in St. Louis because they make the best pizza and the best fried ravioli. But I gotta say, Mama's on the Hill was really good. Mama's was probably my favorite place we ate on the hill. Yeah, I know, Leanne. We were trying to fix that high pitched noise, but we just couldn't figure
I know,
out.
I turned it down. I'm not hearing. I mean, I hear it less on my end. I didn't know you realized you guys
I
were
don't
hearing a
hear it,
noise.
but that's very weird.
I
Alrighty.
don't know what it is. I'm like, I turn all the electronics. Like, you got Wi-Fi. I'm like, am I too close to something? Like,
I don't know.
sorry.
Oh, I'm glad your mom got to see the arch. That's always exciting. They have a
Thanks,
wonderful
Dusty
community there.
Moose.
Yes,
Just
congrats.
don't forget to
Dusty.
send me your info because I don't know if I have it.
Alrighty. Well, my next item is a brooch. We gotta have a brooch when I'm selling with Angela. She created the hashtag that we're all using on Instagram for our brooches, the Brooch Gang, which is very exciting. And today I am wearing this fabulous orange brooch that was a gift from Chris Roselli on Pam's sale, which I love. It matches my shirt. So I'm very excited about that. But I've got a stellar brooch for fall for you. This is going to start off, Pam, at just $12 in the chat. And you can't go wrong with a classic bunch of grapes. This is probably from the 1970s. It's got two-toned, fall-colored, beautiful marquee stones there, all prong set. And it's got this brushed gold with the shiny gold up at the top, which I just think is gorgeous. This piece is not marked, but man, oh man, is it well made. Look at that back. This is measuring 2.5 inches in size. So it's a very good size. Be gorgeous for your fall and wonderful just things on your vests all year through the winter time. But you can wear it any time of year. Also, really nice on a hat. I gotta say, I'm loving the brooches on a hat thing. Or if you had a scarf and you wanted to put that on a scarf, you could as well. And I'm assuming, it's not really a pendant, but it does have a loop here, the way that the brooch is made. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
that
why
you
not?
could easily put this on a chain.
Or on a scarf.
Yeah, loop a scarf through there and
Cool.
wear it because it's so pretty. It's just really gorgeous. And the way that this sparkles, I mean, I hope it shows up on camera as well as I'm seeing it here in person, but it just has a beautiful sparkle. I see Leanne in at $12. Thank you, Leanne. Just really lovely amber and dark brown tones in those marquee stones, and it's in wonderful condition. And again, great as a necklace, through a scarf, on a hat, on a jean jacket. I'm all about the jean jacket, y'all. I love a good jean jacket. And I think brooches are fun on there because, this is a little heavier and you could wear it on that and it wouldn't pull down your shirt. All right, well, we're going to start the countdown on this. We're going to say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hello, Fatbird Finds. I'm guessing that's Laura, and it is so nice to see
Hey,
you too.
Laura.
I am so glad you like that, LaDonna. Your trip to St. Louis was the first time you were able to find brooches at decent prices. Yeah, and brooches are catching on here, and I'm starting to see them go just a little bit higher at some of our local antique malls. But if it's for myself, I don't mind paying up for a good Austrian brooch. I got a gorgeous sterling silver tree the other day with uranium stones that, of course, I am keeping. But it was gorgeous, just fantastic. Thank you, Dusty Moose, for sending your information. And Leanne, I have you for $12 for this brooch. Thank you so, so much. I'm going to pass it on back to Angela.
Right. I have this wooden rhino that starts at $9. No breaks or scratches on it. Really, we got this carved wooden rhino. I think it's in great condition. Like now, none of the little points are broken off, which sometimes is what you see. So his little eyes and even the nostrils, his mouth on there. Couldn't find like any maker for this. It's about from all the way from the tip to tail is almost 8 inches. He's only about a couple inches wide. This great wooden rhino. If you collect the animals like me, I got my fat bird elephant over here, grass elephant, I got a deer and a duck and a whale and all that. So this would be a great little addition if you have carved animals or kind of an eclectic stuff from like carved things from like sometimes you can get from like India, Africa. That'd be really
Very
cool.
beautiful piece. Unique, too.
Yeah, I just thought this was a great find, and I like that you can, you see all the grain in it. It's not too flat. Yeah, kind of a pattern to it. Nice little like diamond carved eyes in there. Yeah, I can hear it, but sorry. I don't know what it is.
Oh, Vinny, you keep us all laughing in the chat. And I get to meet Vinny in person soon, which I'm really excited about. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, Vinny. I was like, is it because the computer was plugged in? But I think I can still hear it. So, like,
oh, hi, Helen. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Hi, Helen. Thank you. So the wooden rhino at $9.
I know. It's going to be fun, LaDonna. Oh, okay. Do you see Pam's comment?
Okay, audio and settings and change the toggle switch from audio.
Thank you, Pam. Hey, Anna Maria.
Okay, so I'm in audio. What am I turn the mic off?
Yeah, click on the audio and settings and change the toggle switch from audio and make it off.
Did it go away?
I don't hear it. I think it's gone now. That's weird. Yes, I'm there the full week, Vinny.
No, Katie. Audio mono. Okay, let me double check. Because mine was showing just default and then internal.
Is it on the computer, Pam, or is it in StreamYard settings? Oh, Tammy's saying we can still hear it. That's weird because I can't hear it on my end. Oh, it's in your laptop settings, Angela.
Oh.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Okay, so the Rhino was starting at
9. Hey, Lori,
$9.
good to go.
Hey, Lori, welcome.
Hey, Anna Mora. Okay, if you're interested in this, even $9 straight claim. You know, if no one else is interested, got the Rhino.
Alrighty. Well, I'll switch it back to me, and I'll let you, Angela, figure
Okay.
out your
And then I'll
computer
mute
settings.
myself.
I know, and I know, Catherine. I've been lucky enough to meet up with a few people this year, but there's been some meetups too that I've missed out on, and I have the FOMO too. All right. Well, my next item is fun. This is a little Owens, Illinois, which, believe it or not, Owens, Illinois made lunch pails of all things, which is interesting because they also made a ton of glass. But this is a wonderful Owens, Illinois train pail. And I just thought this was so cute. I got this on the yard sale, and it would be great for your 4th of July displays or just anything that you want to put in it or do with it. It just has so many options, and it was just adorable. So I had to grab it. Perfect for all of our industrial rusty crusty lovers. This is going to start off at $10, and it is so cool. Now it's got some wear. It is. It's been used by some kid. It's got a little dent here on the side and some scuffing, but it's just such a fun little tin. And I love the graphics on it. The lithography is wonderful. I mean, it has been used, but look at this. It's got the Owens, Illinois mark on the bottom. I did not know that they made tins, which I find so interesting. But this is a cute little thing that you could put your sewing things in or make a display out of it. It's got the two little handles up at the top that you can carry it. And then it does open up. Let me get that lid opened up. I had neither, Catherine. That's why I fell in love with it. And it does open up. It's got some wear on the inside. And of course, the lid's got some wear. But it is just so adorable. And look at these kind of like Art Deco graphics on the side. Yeah, good also for a Christmas display. I agree. If you have train set that goes around your Christmas tree, this would be great in a little display for Christmas. And if you were making up a little gift basket for a granddaughter or grandson, you could put all kinds of fun things in here when they come to
Bye,
see
Vinny.
Grandma or Grandpa. Bye, Benny. I'll see you soon. But this is just such a fun little piece. Great little rusty industrial thing that I just kind of fell in love with and thought was so neat. So and it's an oval shape too, which I thought was interesting. So I love these little lunch pails, and it's got great graphics on it. Yeah, it does feel very Captain America too, because you've got the star and all these fun graphics on it. I mean, look at this. Look at the train front on that, and then you got the little wheels on the side. It's just so fabulous. I see Mike at $10. It it does feel so Captain America.
That is so cool, Katie.
I just loved it, but I'm a sucker for lithography and graphics and things. And I just thought it was very different. And it's funny because after I picked this one up, I saw like two more on the yard sale, but I don't ever see things like this down here. If you had those rocket glass men, oh yeah, the little space guys, they would be so cool on top of this.
Yeah, those have
Yeah,
been everywhere.
I love that. All right, I see Mike at $10. We're going to start the countdown here. We're going to say going once. Well, let me start from 10 because of the lag. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to set this down for a moment and plug in my computer. I guess I knocked the cord off because my computer is about to die. And I don't want to lose the stream. So I'm just going to plug this right in over here. So my computer doesn't die. There we go. And I see the bid in. So it looks like, Mike, you are getting the really cool thing sale for $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to go back to Angela.
Does it sound better?
It does. I don't hear anything. And Mike, I can combine shipping.
I've never had that problem before, so it's so bizarre how it, unless, the Chromebooks are constantly updating, so they may have messed with it, like, with one of the updates. So I hope it's gone. Okay. Next up, I have this Chromex tray starting at $8. I think it'd be great. You could use for any season because it's just crown colored and then the handles are almost like a gold tone, but it's light colored. Try to scrub it down. This has got, it's almost like a bow. No, I can hear it. Darn it. Ugh. But like I was showing, you could put the fake leaves on here and then put your pumpkins or anything fall with like fake apples or fruit, pine cones you could put across there. For Christmas, you could put like your pine or evergreen greenery on there. It does have some wear. There's some scratches and some wear on the back. Here's the without. I try to get this without showing everything. Like Chromex, showing the whole background. Chromex right there on my wall. There you go. Chromex, made in USA. Here's the back. See, it's got some wear. Obviously we're just sitting down on a table, but great for any season. You could swap out your things like a centerpiece in your table, and that way you can just pick it up and move it if you have to eat or like on a hutch. I like those. Is it like behind your couch tables? They have them there. But if you set some stuff in here, you really wouldn't even see the little bit of wear in the center. But in great condition. The handles are very sturdy. This is a longer one. It's about,
I see Chandra Smith at $8.
let's see, 12. Almost like 17 inches. They have the perfect box for this. It'll fit in. And it's not too heavy. And the box is thin, so hope it'll be good. And just a cute decorating piece. And you could even put like felt or velvet down in here, and you could put your jewelry on it, like on top of your dresser or vanity, all sorts of things. Yes, love for Christmas display. But greenery and like your little, like I say, you could put some little velvet fabric down and then put your glass ornaments in it that you collect. Maybe you don't want it up in the tree, but you could set down in here so that way it's a little more stable on the surface. Or like Kate had those like the receipt spikes.
Yes.
Tree toppers, those glass tree toppers on it. And then you could put like the greenery around it.
I just love those trays because I use them for serving. I've got several of them.
Nice, yeah, it's cool because it's long, but it's not too heavy, and you can kind of like, if you need to put it away, just put it right in the cabinet. It's thin.
Yeah, I just store mine on cutting boards. It's great.
Yeah.
I pull it out and I put crackers on it with grapes and cheese. It makes just a lovely little spread when people come.
Okay, I see Sandra Smith at 8. If no one else is interested, we can count it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Yes, I know I talked about in some live where like the girl had painted Bargain Bethany the Dollar Tree plastic like doll houses to look like a haunted house. I saw someone else paint it now for like to look like a Christmas village. I was like, maybe I'm gonna have to do that. Because, they just painted them red and then they added like little fake snow and glitter and stuff. So I was like, ooh, this seems like a fun DIY to try. Make your own little village. You can customize it to certain colors. All right, thank you, Sandra. I think
right.
you're new to me as well. Oops.
That is a great buy. My next item is starting off, Pam. It is $12, and it is for this gorgeous little butterfly brooch. I think Angela has one like this. It is 2¼ inches long with a faux cabochon stone in the center. Look at the little scalloped metal detailing holding that stone in. It's incredibly well made. The only little bit of wear that I see to this is right up here. Some of the gold has turned a little silver, but it really blends in. So as you can tell here, it's very minimal and very hard to see. But it is a gorgeous little butterfly brooch. I just love how delicate and gorgeous it is. And then on the back, you have a wonderful working safety clasp. I just think that is stunning. Probably, I would say 50s or 60s maybe for this. It is gorgeous. And I just love, it's hard to see, but this stone in the center, this like faux stone, it has these like kind of creamy flecks in it. I don't think that's going to show up, but it does have these beautiful little flecks. I don't know if I put a light on it, if you'll be able, no, you won't be able to see it. But it's just when you see it in person, you'll see how gorgeous it is. And I see Catherine in at $12. Thank you so much, Catherine. I'm glad you're not getting rid of the eggs, Lori, because my grandparents had a neighbor that made those little eggs that she would blow out. It's very hard to blow out eggs, and then she'd create these little scenes in it. And so every Christmas, my mom had an egg tree, and the tree that was in our front foyer had this beautiful egg decoration on it from this lady that made these beautiful eggs. And I've just always loved them so much. And then our regular tree had all of our family ornaments on it. But those are just beautiful. So I see Catherine at 12. So we're going to start the countdown here at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bid end. And again, man, that's so delicate and lovely and just gorgeous. Great on a hat. So many wonderful things with this butterfly brooch here. And I see Catherine for $12. Congratulations, Catherine. You are going to love that piece. Yay.
See, I have a butterfly brooch that has like the wings look similar, but it doesn't have a stone in the middle.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so you don't have the one with the green stone.
But I have so many butterfly brooches. I showed Katie some pictures last night of organizing the little jewelry cabinet. So once I could, maybe I'll post some pictures later so that way I can do it like horizontally so you can see most of the brooches. All right, next up, I have this mushroom butterbell starting at $8. And this one you can tell is done on a pottery wheel. There's like I don't know what to call them, but striations you can see on it around. And then it's got this pretty like umber color mixed in with the top and this little kind of pattern, this little crackle pattern. And it's all glazed. I don't think this has ever been used. The inside is all glazed, smooth, and then no chips or cracks. You got this little unglazed section here in pottery. And then they said you fill, because you put water in here, put your butter in here, and then I think you fill the water up to like this line. And it's supposed to keep it sealed, so like that way you can just take it out, turn it over, and get your butter out. Like the ones that you just set on the counter. And
yes.
And fresh. Yes, a little mushroom. And which I thought, even if you don't just use it for butter, it's good for fall decor. Just a little powdering mushroom. You could put your little candies down in there, or just like a little trinket jar type thing. You could put it
And I
in for
love soft butter.
Thanksgiving. I think it's just cute for decor as well. Like you could mix in with your pine cones if you have other little like. I think this would be cute. Like if you have those felted mushrooms, that because like the felting stuff I feel like is getting kind of trendy. You can put the little felted mushrooms and foliage for your Thanksgiving kind of tablescape.
And even make a
be like, here's butter for your rolls.
Even make a fairy garden. I think that would be so cute.
Cute. And then you could even like glue like a little acorn or something if you wanted. And be like kind of like your little handle.
Yay, Gabby.
Hey, Gabby.
Diane Broderick's at $10.
I just love the coloring to this. Let me like show you up close. It's got, it just reminds me almost of like sand right here because it's got this sandy color mixed in with this darker brown like wet sand almost. And it's got just variation to it, this little crackle kind of pattern.
Connie Miller's at $12.
And there's even some of the brown into the, let me see if I could show it, like into the inside here. This is like in the glazing, not on the outside. It's got this little drip effect right there. And it is marked, but I tried like Google lensing this, like Google, just researching this. It looks like a B and an M. And I think the top one is a D. I know your mom does pottery. I hope she signs. You can actually tell who it is.
Yeah, Mom, I got her for Christmas one year those little stamps that already done, and then you can just stamp your
yeah, I'm like that. Why do people not just stamp it? Like, because I was like, this. I'm like, it's an A, it's D. Like,
what is it?
I know. I'm like, I can tell this is an M. But I was like, okay, this sort of looks like a B, but it's like, okay, when you're just searching initials, unless it's like you're super popular, it's hard to tell, but and this, let me get a measurement for you.
Thanks, Gabby. I think so too.
This is about 4 inches tall. And if you haven't heard, Fatbird Finds is doing the readings of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein on their podcast. There's 2 episodes out now, so make sure to check that out.
And their podcast, guys, is phenomenal. I love it.
Watch the first one. It's hilarious where they're taking like that.
Yeah. The Myers-Briggs personality.
There you go. Test. Mary Beth and I are very similar in our results. Okay, I see Diane Broderick at 10. So we'll start counting this down so it doesn't take too long. We'll say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold.
And yes, Pam, you are being an awesome mod. Thank you so much for your help today.
No problem, Laura. And they have memberships.
The podcast, Gabby, is on YouTube. So just go to their YouTube channel and it will show up there. But of course,
yeah, I like watching it because, like, usually you're listening to podcasts for people you like, and I'd rather watch it because then you're getting like the facial reactions and everything, or the movements, and when but you can listen to it all. Also, they said, I think, like wherever you listen to podcasts, like on Spotify and stuff. Connie Miller, thank Spotify, you.
I'm sure has it too.
But I love like Joe Santagato. We like him.
Love him.
Like, I just love watching it because it's so much funnier because their reactions. Like.
Yeah, I love the Basement Area podcast. It is so funny. Now, if you're someone that doesn't like some off-color things from time to time, that wouldn't be your podcast. But Angela and I have a lot of fun listening to it.
Oh my God,
That's
it's so
one of the
funny.
ones that I watch.
That's not a daytime podcast unless you're alone, but
Yeah, it's not safe for work. Let me say
yes.
that.
So
But it's
funny.
so fun. But and Fatbird Finds is the other podcast I'm listening to now, and I've got a
Yes.
couple of others. I love podcasts in the car; they're just wonderful. But of course, like Angela said, you don't get the face interaction. So,
Yeah.
pick what you enjoy. Now, my next item I found, and I just thought the colors were amazing, and I had to bring this piece to you. This is another thing that I found on the yard sale. I think I got this with Ariana Withering Cottage when we were shopping together. This is a Dar 10 designed by Dar in Long Island, made in England, and it does have a little zip code on it, so probably 1970s. Dar. I'm not sure how you say this 10. I think that's a big
I know, I
debate.
feel like everyone says it a different way. They're like, dar, dare, dar.
Yeah, I know. I mean, nobody knows that the jury is still out on that one. But this is a gorgeous little tin here. It's got the black color as the solid, and then you've got all of these beautiful colors: orange, blue, yellow, mint green, creamy white. I mean, it is just fantastic. And this is going to start at just $12. Now, the top has a little bit of wear to it. It's got a copper knob. I'm sure you can polish that up with some Barkeeper's Friend. I didn't want to take off any of the beautiful graphics on here, so I left it kind of rusty crusty. But of course, if you want to polish that up, you can. It even has a little bit of purple in this tin, and of course, it's got a handle. Yes, it's purple. It's got a gorgeous little patina handle here. It does open up, and it's very clean on the inside. So you could store anything you wanted in here. There's the lid. Again, like I said, the lid has a little bit of wear, but the rest of the piece is in good condition. And the lid fits on there nice and tight. It is just fantastic. So this measures to be 6 inches tall. The opening, if you want to put a plant or something inside of this, would be 7 inches in the opening. And I think that would be a really great idea is if you wanted to put a little potted plant or something and then had the lid like propped up next to it. It would be absolutely gorgeous. But the colors in this, you guys, are amazing. And I see quite a few of these Dar 10s, and I'll be honest, I've never seen one this pretty, in my opinion. Just the colors are so fantastic. The yellows, the oranges, the mints, the purples. It is just so absolutely fabulous. And I love the little banding around the outside. It is gorgeous. Yeah, I haven't seen this colorway with the handle before. That's what I thought was so unique. Absolutely. Great for crafting or sewing supplies. You can put anything you want in this. You know, kind of an evergreen piece, right? Because this can go all year round. Great for spring and summer, but also will kind of add some cheer to your winter and fall displays. And I just think in the kitchen, in any of your decor little spots, it is gorgeous and a great practical item because this is a tin. Put your dog biscuits in it, put sewing supplies in it, do whatever makes you happy. But I guarantee you, when you see this every day in your space, it's just going to bring you joy. And that's what I love about some of these vintage items is just bringing the joy and the sparkle into your house. Things that just make you happy and make you feel cozy and at home. And that's what vintage does. So I see Gabrielle at $18. So we are going to start the countdown. We're going to say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And thank you.
Can't look at those tins now without thinking of Fatbird Finds and like making a mystery box.
Oh, I know. You could put all kinds of fun treats and give this as a gift to someone, and it would just be so lovely. I mean, the yellows are just so cheery in this. I love it. And I see Gabrielle for $24. Well, congratulations, dear Gabby. You got it. And thank you to everybody else that was bidding on that piece as well. I'm going to switch it back to Angela now.
All right. Did you see what Laura said? She's about that podcast. She's like, it's not such a nice show. And I can't see Mike's name without thinking of Tiger's voice going, Mike, Mike, Mike. I was like, I feel like he says it all the time, like, Mike, Mike, Mike. All right, this is starting at $8. I have this chrome and the chrome just likes to shine everywhere. Chrome and yellow carafe. This is Himalaya, made in Korea. It's got the sticker in there. And on the bottom, I was confused when they have like two different names because then it says Lulu. So maybe they're the ones who made like the plastic part. I don't know. Himalaya Housewares. It says on here. And then they have a bunch of model numbers. But Himalaya Housewares Inc. Lulu, made in Korea, and it still has its glass insert.
That is so 60s to me.
It's going to be like very shiny. But you can see the glass in there. And those dots are just like where I think it's kind of glued in to the metal on the outside. It's like where it's adhered. But this is in great condition. Just a fun, like, put your hot coffee or a cocoa and bring it around with you, or put punch in here when it's cold. Put some ice in here, and it, like, nice little, make some cocktails and bring, like, fat birds, you know, bring it out with you on the porch, and you can just, you know, keep it safe so you don't knock it over. It's got the chrome. Just to look at some fingerprints on here, but nice yellow color. Fun for spring or summer. This is about 7 inches tall and about, without the handle, so the spout is almost 6 inches, with the handle about 7, a little over 7, but the handle's in good condition, no cracking or anything that I can see. Like, everything's great condition. This fun little chrome and yellow carafe with the glass insert all still intact. Just wind this on. This little spout. Just fun, like Katie said, cheery.
I love yellow.
You keep your coffee hot. And it's even got this little, like, seal up here is intact. Just, everything just great condition. A boba mug. $8 if you're interested in this. And we can pass back to you, Katie.
Okay. And while I was over here checking my next piece to see if it glows, I discovered that this little Darton, it's not going to show up on camera, but the paint does kind of glow a little bit with the black light. So, Gabby, you're going to have fun with that. My next item for this evening, and my last, or afternoon rather, what am I saying? Evening. Good Lord. My next item for this evening, cheese. Afternoon. Holy moly. Okay, this item here is a beautiful little brooch, probably from the 40s or 50s, and it is starting at $12. Now, this does have some wear to it, but it is old, you guys. Look at the back to that. It's got the pin back that sticks out just a little bit. You've got the riveted construction, and I just thought this was so pretty. It measures 4 inches, so it is a nice size. Now, this will clean up. This is some sort of a brass material, and I think with some barkeeper's friend, you could get that back in shiny if you wanted to. If not, you could just leave it like this, which I kind of like the patina on it because it shows its age. You've got these beautiful flowers here with these prong set purple rhinestones on the inside, and it's just such a really pretty and unique brooch on a hat. My gosh, that is fabulous. Probably not on this gray hat, but if you had a different color, like a purple hat, this would really stand out. Or white. Ooh, white would be good. And then look at it. I mean, it is a nice size, even on a jean jacket. Yes, patina forever, right, Catherine? You and I are team patina. We like this piece. Like it is with all of the wear. You see a little bit of the oxidation there. That's why I believe that it will kind of shine up if you want it to shine up. But I like it like this. I just think it's gorgeous. And I love the dimensionality and detail to this. It's just so pretty. Even the way they've done the flower stems just come out here and kind of bunch up together with some detail. Yeah, that is fantastic. So I see Catherine Young at 16, Leanne C. I see at 18. And Gabby says she's Team Shiny. So, okay, guys, all of you watching the replay of this, are you Team Shiny or Team Patina? Comment in the comments down below, or you can put it right in the chat here. That's live.
It
Yeah, I guess so. And that's the question too. So I have a set of copper canisters. The canisters themselves are glass, but the tops are copper. They're beautiful. They're not vintage. I got them at Home Goods, I think, over Christmas, but they're that Italian brand of cookware that's really normally pretty expensive. And I found them for like $11 something at Home Goods, but the tops are copper and they're starting to get a little tarnished, and I kind of like it, but I hear Nate's voice in my head that says polish, so I'm torn. So I'm gonna,
like if it's a tray, I like it shiny. Like I have that little mirrored tray. It's got kind of a brass looking edge. Like I like the trays or mirrored kind of thing to be shiny, but like I have the figurines and I don't mind those with the patina, because it just kind of shows like, okay, this is vintage. You've had it, it's has some age. It's seen some things.
Yeah, it's seen some things. It's been well loved, which I like.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I see Catherine at 22. So we're going to start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bid end. And we've got some votes for both, some votes for patina. We have a lot of votes for patina. One for shiny, and then Pam saying it depends on the age and piece, whether it's shiny. Now, I agree. Some of the chrome stuff from the 50s, I kind of think that needs to be shiny and fun. But these things are just amazing, and I like that they've got wear. Yes, sold to Catherine for 22. Congratulations, Catherine. And she's saying patina is a badge of honor, I feel like. Made it through all of the motions to self. Yes, I agree. I agree, Catherine. Well, congratulations on this beautiful brooch. You won it, and I will combine shipping with your other brooch. And now we are back to Angela. So congratulations. And Angela, if you want to show a few things that didn't sell, you're welcome to do that as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Okay, so I'll show these. Amber. Okay, so I have this Fenton basket. These can just see straight claims. $15. You can put in F for Fenton. $15 to the little carnival glass looking iridescent amber basket. It's got its little Fenton mark on the bottom there. 15 for this, letter F. And I have this little amber one. I was asking $8. But in D for dish. If you're interested in this for $8. Little same kind of color tone. The amber iridescent. So it's got the diamond pattern with the florals on it. Thanks, Pam. The basket's $15. This is if you're interested, 15 and 8. Get them together. If you're interested in these, like it's a package deal, just email me and I can come up with an offer. And I did the jar. And then I have the pumpkins too. $14 choice. These little chenille pumpkins. Oh, did it finally stop? I've been trying to mess with it, trying to get it to go away. It's got the dark gray chenille with cinnamon stick. We got the little jute. And this one's got the white with the little jute bow and the dark gray accents. 14. Again, if you wanted both, come up with a package deal there. And I had $9 on the little wooden rhino. Okay, you can put P in for pumpkin. R for rhino, if you're interested. And then I'll just show this cadmium basket again, this Fenton. I can go at 18 for this Fenton Valencia, it looks like when I researched. And it glows all around the base. And then on the top rim there, it's all orange on the bottom too. Put in B for basket. This cadmium glow is really cool. The orange and just the by itself is really cool. The reddish orange amberina. Right, and back to you, Katie. If anyone's interested, just comment or email me. Email us if you're interested in anything that Katie has as well.
Thank you, Angela. Those are great items. The only item I have available to show you that is still available is this really amazing 1935 hymnal. Look at the Art Deco graphics on this. There's Jesus pictured there, and then you have all of these really unique kind of like onion domed buildings. I think it's supposed to be like a picture of heaven, but with onion skin domes. It's very interesting. It's made by the James D. Vaughn Music Publishers out of Lawrence, Tennessee, and it is chock-a-block full of amazing sheet music here. It has the old staples holding this book together. The spine is really good and tight. It's a well-made book. It does have some wear on the front cover, but the Art Deco graphics, the way they've done those clouds, to me are just so cool. And you could put this in a display. And even if you're not big into hymnals, just this stacked on its side in a little vignette is gorgeous. Just the patina and wear on this book. You can also take it apart because it's got staples and it would be very easy to remove all of the sheet music, do something with it. It is fabulous. What I love about it too is it says, our 1936 book for Sunday schools, singing schools, revivals, conventions, and general use in Christian worship. And there's the person's name that owned this book. I just love the graphics on this, and it is just begging to be used for something really cool. And it's got all kinds of things, even Vaughn phonograph records. It's advertising on the back. And here's some of the other books that they offer. I thought this book was kind of interesting. Millennial Revival. I don't know what that is, but there it is. 1928 Millennial Revival. So a very, very cool little book, still available if you're interested in it. The 1935 hymnal will be just $13 by giving me letter H. $13, letter H, if you are interested in this really cool hymnal. And again, it's got so many possibilities outside of hymnal and And those things, I just fell in love with the graphics on it and thought it was spectacular and a great addition to anybody's ephemera collection. So that's all that I have for today for you. I don't know, Angela, do you have anything else, or are you all wrapped up?
No, I basically showed everything that was available. Didn't see anything, but was excited to find out. Okay, so I've been approved by Whatnot.
Yay!
And they weren't going to have any onboarding. I was going to be able to do it till like the 21st of October, but they emailed this morning saying that they had ones every day this week. So I'm going to try to do it Thursday on my day off, Thursday evening. So hopefully I can get on there a little bit sooner and try to do a test one and bring some smalls and stuff. So I'm on there under deerangelasvintage. And also I have the drop sale on my channel. So if you want to combine shipping with anything we have gotten today.
Sorry, Emlyn Newton would like F.
That's the smaller Fenton basket for $15. And Lynn Newton, just make sure to send your info to my email. I want to try Whatnot and do some of I want to make some jewelry as well and do different things on there, like small things that I pick up, because sometimes I find a lot of smaller things. So I thought stuff that maybe hasn't sold on here I could try on there. So I got the basket for M. Lynn Newton. Let me change this here. 15. Oop. And yeah, remember the drop sale. Thumbs up. Subscribe to us both. I will be having a crafty sale coming up with Miss Pam Bama, so keep an eye out for that. I'm excited about that. I'm working on pumpkins, and I'm going to be making some fall Halloween-esque beaded garlands and stuff, so that'll be fun. Thanks, Katie, for having me.
Oh, of course, Angela. I just adore hanging out with Angela. She's so much fun, and she always has neat things that she makes and brings. So definitely follow her down below. I have linked her channel, and of course, she's on Instagram as well, and coming soon to Whatnot, which is all very, very exciting. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us today. Don't forget to send your information to both of us separately. That way we can get your stuff out. I'm so glad you loved all the industrials, Sandra. I've got more industrial from the yard sale coming your way, so stay tuned for that. And I'll have a regular video out Wednesday or Thursday of this week, which I'm very excited about because I got to interview somebody very special who used to work in racing, and he has toured us around an old car museum with some really cool stuff. So that content will be coming to you this Wednesday or Thursday, which is all exciting. Thank you again for joining us this afternoon. And as always, folks, I hope that you will stay in, stay safe, and bid you too. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.